I've been doing yo-yos for 80 years, and look, I got one going. Look, I'm walking the dog. Here's my observation. When I was a kid, if you could get your bike to go off the curb and not crash, you were like an extreme athlete. And now the guys are doing flips. I used to walk the dog and rock the cradle. But look at the things guys are doing now with yo-yos. It's insane. Here's Emil, the Duncan yo-yo guy. How you doing?
Excellent. How are you?
Good. Is this like a real job for you?
This is a real job. This is what
cool.
we do. We get to play with toys professionally.
I thought I had a silly job.
Yeah.
This is very, very cool. So Duncan's been making yo-yos for 80 years, and I know
Correct.
through the years, look at these guys, not us, they're just amazing. They had unique ones when I was a kid, ones that made funny noises and all kinds of stuff. How many different kinds of yo-yos have there been through the years? You have any idea?
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different models, but they're really all based on two classic shapes, the Imperial and the Butterfly.
The
That's
Duncan
where it all
Imperial.
started.
There you go. In fact, we got the Butterfly going right here, which is handy for any of these tricks where you're catching it on the string.
Yep.
But both of those are yo-yos, and this is more the classic Imperial shape right there.
So it's more for looping tricks.
Our kids, well, obviously they are, still yo-yoing like when I was little?
Yeah, it booms about every 10 years, and right now we're in a boom. And Duncan's doing great, and we're on our national tour as a result of that.
I mean, if you could go back in time and do this when I was a kid, you'd be a god from another planet. It's just absolutely amazing. If folks want to see you guys do stuff like this in person and maybe get some tips from you pros, you're in the area showing off for a while?
Yeah, today we're actually in two locations. We're at the Old Kite Shop in Old Sacramento.
That's a great store.
We're also at Learning Express in Roseville today, later in the afternoon. And then if you go to the website, duncancrew.org/tour, you can see where we're going to be all week. And we're kind of in and around this area and then headed to San Jose.
Okay, that went by quickly, so I'll make sure we link that from our website. Hey, Dave, whip around. Be on the lookout for the Duncan yo-yo van, by the way. Could be in your neighborhood as well. I'm assuming if somebody runs out in front of you, you'll hand them a yo-yo?
Well, we don't have just random giveaways, but we'll make you work for one. And if you do good, we'll give you one.
What's the going price for a decent yo-yo these days?
Everything from $3 to $85.
An $85 yo-yo?
Yeah, that's right. That's what this guy's playing with right now, actually.
Well, could I ask you to stop that thing for a second? Let me figure out why it's worth $85. Is it titanium? What is it?
High-end crafted aluminum with a very high-tech ball bearing, recessed silicone response. You name it, it's got it.
Wow.
So.
Okay, and show us how you start the thing once it's stopped. Yeah, some things never change. Come on, there we go. That's just how I did it when I was a kid. Isn't that something? Well, what are these guys' names so we can give them a little round of applause?
This is Paul Escalar. He's been on crew for a while, and also Mark Hayward, a good old performer and Duncan crew member as well.
Two hands at the same time going around the world. Nice work, Emil. Thank you very much for coming out. And hang on, one more try. Look at me walking the dog. There, can I really? I don't know if I deserve it. Hang on, one around the world. Almost, not bad. Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I'm going to play with the boys. Back to you guys.
Oh, if I could do half of that. All right, you can catch the Duncan crew today at Old City Kites. That's at 1017 Front Street in Old Sacramento. They will be there from 1 until 3. And then they'll move on to the Learning Express in Roseville. That's at Rocky Ridge Town Center, 2030 Douglas Boulevard. That's happening between 4 and 6. Go check them out. In your health